What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Mike, here with my co-star, Rex. Say hi, Rex. There you go. Coming to you live from Potrero, Costa Rica, and in today's video, just want to give a brief update on the whole pandemic coronavirus situation here in Costa Rica. I know maybe some of you are planning to travel to Costa Rica this year or have had to cancel your travel plans, but here's what's happening now. So, Costa Rica overall is doing good with the virus, but in the last 1 to 2 weeks, it's seen a huge spike in the number of cases. Kind of like cases were going up in the beginning, like in mid-March when the borders closed, then they were going down and it was starting to decrease. We were about to move to phase 3 of the reopening, and then all of a sudden, boom, cases started shooting up. And I think this past week, they're measuring cases by the day, and every day is more and more and more cases. So Costa Rica is still restricting travel. The borders have been closed since mid-March, and originally they were supposed to open at the end of May. They pushed that back to the end of June. Today's June 27th. They were supposed to open July 1st, but then just yesterday on June 26th, the health minister made an announcement that the borders would be closed for another month until August 1st. So that's the good news, that the borders are supposed to be opening on August 1st. But the bad news, the health minister said, we're opening the borders to international travel, but only to people that come from countries where there's not a magnified coronavirus pandemic. So basically what he's saying is we're going to open our borders, but probably not to people from the United States, because if you've been watching the news, you know that in the US there's, I think, more cases than anywhere else in the world. So on the one hand, it's good that tourism will return to Costa Rica starting in August, but on the other hand, the majority of tourists in Costa Rica are from the US. So if you're opening it to the rest of the world but not to the US, how much is that really going to help? I have the data here from the Tico Times, and so in 2019, Costa Rica had 3.1 million foreign visitors, and 235,000 came from Canada, 500,000 came from Europe, and 1.3 million came from the United States. So obviously, from those stats, you can see the majority of tourism in Costa Rica is from the U.S., but if Costa Rica is going to keep the borders closed to Americans, then it's only going to help so much. But we here in Potrero, in Guanacaste, are waiting for tourism to return. I know there's a lot of people here that work in the tourism industry that are suffering and that are struggling because of the lack of tourism. It means they don't have the opportunity to make any money. So we just got to be patient, wait for, the virus to start fading away and for the borders to reopen. Hope you guys are all staying safe wherever in the world you live. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Like the video, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Pura vida.